Well, I had the option to play more music or just start the actual stream after that track done. Hello, greetings. Welcome to you. There was a short discussion about Green Day's American Idiot in the Discord server. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Just like seeing like, do you want to be an American Idiot? It's like, okay, where the hell did that come from? Like, it's not that I don't know about the song. It's just like, what am I missing here? If it's a discussion that carried over from the server, then okay, I get it. I get it. Ah, yeah. Gotta move some stuff around my desk here. Context always matters. Context is so important. So, American Idiot was a song that came out when I was in high school, okay? Would you be surprised to learn that somehow that song and everything Green Day did somehow went past me and I never caught on to any of it? Like, I didn't know who Green Day was. I never fully heard the American Idiot song. Like, I had heard, like, basically clips or little bits of the chorus. Keeping in mind, this is before the days of, like, YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that. So, God, that's hard to believe. Before the days of YouTube, man. The waning days of my time in high school were the early days of YouTube, because YouTube launched, I think, in 2006, and that was the year that I graduated. So, freaking mad! It's wild. Yeah, but man, ButtTube was so young at the time. Indeed, indeed, Tev, indeed, and Buttspot, but still. All right. What do you say we go and we start playing more Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, this is where I left myself. Okay. I've done a fair and decent amount of exploration and stuff. American Idiot came out in 2004. Yep, that would have been smack dab in the middle of my high school career, so. Look at this. This doesn't look like a tree. This looks like a whole bunch of vines that are twisted together to form something that looks like a tree. I would have been 17 when the song American Idiot came out, which would have been the perfect time for me to, like, really get into it. Oh shit, you're right. You heard core oak sounds. I heard it too. Ah, crap. Oh. Oh, you heard Korok sounds because I already got the Korok. Okay, never mind. Ow, you bitch! He headbutted me! Shit! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! No! Ah! I have to freaking eat after every hit! Ah. Stay the fuck away from me! Where's my electric rod? Ooh! I knew that it was probably a bad idea, but I did it anyway. Oh god! Like, I'm happy for the fact that this has a wind gust attack on it, but god, it's really getting in my way. Oh dear. Oh god. Why on earth would it respawn you there? Probably because it was the last place where I put my feet down. It won't spawn you in midair. Link, come on. There we go. There we go. I knew you could do it. Ugh. Got him. Is this the smart and correct way to battle a bunch of constructs? No, no it is not. do, but okay. Okay, that's done. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna grab this. Just go down already! Oh, he's stuck over there. Ah, bitch! He's no match for me. No match for me. Look at what I have done. I have laid waste to everything that they have ever been and or will be. It's so much fun. I'm sneezing, but I have to keep my mouth open so that I don't end up doing something to my sign. I did all of that for 3 time bombs. I keep sneezing, but I can't, like... I can't close my mouth when I sneeze, otherwise, like, I will, like, do something to my sinuses. That isn't great. So... I sneeze, and then my nose just continues to itch because nothing leaves my nose. So... Have I taken a picture of one of these? Yes, I have. Okay, I'm dealing with a cold, so I can't breathe through my nose. Ah, that's no bueno. That's not fun. Alright, chat. The reason I'm in the Elden province still after finishing the temple is because if you look at this picture here, it shows very clearly that there is supposed to be there's supposed to be at least one geoglyph somewhere in this area. And as you can tell, it's the little, like... It's just down into the left of Death Mountain there. And it looks like a switch, okay? It looks like a switch. And it's supposed to be somewhere here, specifically against this river. But I can't seem to freaking find it. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is utilize the Skyview Tower. This is what I was doing the last time that I was playing, so... Couldn't just check Google real quick. Eli, you have basically spoken one of the cardinal sins for me whenever I'm playing through a game the first time. I do not Google shit. Like, the game, like, Nintendo is one of the few developers out there who are like, no, we've specifically designed all of this. Aha! There it is! There it is, see? Wasn't too difficult. Let's go ahead and put this on. Nintendo is one of the few developers out there who still designs their games like you're not existing in a... They design it like you're not... Like you don't have the internet as a resource. And for that reason, I really enjoy the whole prospect of like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna, like, do this the hard way then. And in all honesty, I find a lot of enjoyment in just the straight-up exploration of stuff. Alright, so we've got the geoglyph. It's just a matter of finding the puddle. And a Korok. It's against my style. And it's like, I'm like, my method and style of playing the game is not prescriptive, and I fully acknowledge that, because it's like, I've made so much money making guides about how to find and do stuff in video games, which you can learn how to do basically everything that I ever talk about in the guides that I make. Let's just check the rest of this geoglyph real fast before I go for the puddle. You can find basically everything that I ever tell you how to do in a guide elsewhere. But at the same time, there are a lot of people who are just like super, super down for having the answer handed to them. And I'm not about to sit here and be like, oh, like, no, you can't have those answers, you must earn them. And it's like, no, I get it. I totally get it. But part of me is like, let's let the journey be the destination. And I whenever I'm in that mode, and this is definitely one of those games for me, it's like, no, do not give me the answers. I am going to figure this out on my own. Thus far, I have only Googled one thing, and it was a shrine that I was stuck on the exact same puzzle for 30 minutes. And when I found a solution, I went and I Googled the shrine, and I found a video for the solution, and the person who solved it clearly did not do what they were what the developers were intending. And the entire comment section was people saying, well, still, no one knows what the hell the developers wanted you to do here. So. Let's do a little bit of fusing really quick here. Fuse attack power. I got some fuse power. Cool. So there's a sword. I don't know that we're gonna keep using it, but let's use this as well. I'm like really digging all of these basic Bogo horns. Like it makes it like they're perfect for making a basic sword out of just about anything. I'm back as the lesser god of cheese. Well, welcome, Cooler. How are you doing? Cooler Man Nacho. You're actually just in time for us to, Can I take a picture of a bone? No, I cannot. Okay. Cheese bukkake time? Oh my god. Oh, hey, come to think of it. No, wheat! Wait a minute, I'm not in Tabantha. So of course I wouldn't find any wheat. Alright, let's get another memory. Are you ready for lore?
It is quite an interesting device. This is definitely not from this era. That said, I believe there may be a way to get the travel functionality working here. I'd like to tinker with it a bit. Would it be okay if I borrow it?
Yes, whatever you need. I really appreciate your help.
Then I'll hold on to it.
So you really believe my story? That I came from the future?
I never doubted you for a moment.
Minoru, do you know of a way we could help to return Zelda back to her time?
I suspect it was the power of your secret stone that allowed you to travel through time. To put it simply, secret stones amplify the power their owners possess. I am able to separate my spirit from my body. Rauru can repel or destroy evil with his power of light. And Sonia, she can control time. As for you, I can sense both light and time powers. But your secret stone seems to amplify your time power.
Time power.
Ultimately, the secret stone only amplifies your power. It doesn't suddenly grant you mastery and control. That's still up to you. That means, if you don't already know how to get yourself home... There are stories about the secret stones and a forbidden act called draconification. To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon, one blessed with eternal life.
Interesting. Another way to reach the future, though not a very quick one. So you think these stories could hint at a solution to our dilemma?
Yes. But there is still more to those tales. To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself. That is why it is forbidden. I thought maybe this could lead to a solution, some way to transcend time. But if you have to sacrifice your heart and mind, sacrifice what makes you you. I'm sorry. I wish I could help more.
Back where we started.
Is that where the three dragons that still wander
There's
Hyrule
still
come
hope.
from?
I think the answer to this problem lies in study and learning more about the nature of your power. I'm sure Sonia would be happy to help you.
Okay.
Well then. We know where the three dragons come from. Dinral, Farush, and... I think still just Nehru. So, okay, so we got memory number 5. 0 is the Danish word for island, and fart is the Danish word for speed. What? That just doesn't sound... What? Well, did you see the vid that I posted to TEF server? No, I did not. I'll be honest, most of the things that happen on Discord are just, they utterly and completely pass me by, and I am blissfully ignorant of events on Discord, because that's just my gig, my deal, brah. That first word didn't show up right. I just got like a 0, like, you know, a circle with a slash through it. Whoopsie. Just go ahead and do something about this. They're not dead yet. I've heard a similar joke in Swinglish. It's not the fart that kills you, it's the smell. It's not the speed that kills you, it's the impact. What on earth? Words and language. They are two things that are consistently confusing to me. You know what? I need to remove that pin because I'm not going to that area just yet. Okay, so, that is Zora's domain. That's the lake. I think one of the things that I wanted to do was head for Kakariko Village. I don't remember where exactly it is. I know that one of the best routes, however, is through, is past the Dueling Peaks. The Dueling Peaks is such a natural place for me to go to, and I still haven't gotten to that location yet, so I should probably focus on it. I'm gonna hop to the top of this mountain and see if I can find the Skyview Tower and just hoof it the old-fashioned way instead of, warping or anything. Alright, my dear and beautiful chat, we have an adventure upon us. We have a goal. And I'm going to complete that goal. One way or another. And I'm certain it will be back-breaking for Link. It won't be back-breaking for me. I'm just sitting in a chair, you know. Everything's fine. In my situation, everything's well and truly under control. There is a outpost on that island. How unexpected. Lescavu Tower. Okay, so that's a pretty... Damn it. That's a pretty good distance away. So what do you say we just basically... I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's go ahead and just hoof it as best as we can over to there. And, the fusion of I and O. How interesting. The fusion of I and O. Whatever happened to Bolson Construction Company? I only ever hear about Hudson Construction Company now. Still haven't been to Terrytown either. Oh boy! Something that I can make go disastrously wrong for a bunch of bokoblins. This is fun. I thought it was a cave. I was wrong. It's a long steak. Moving on. Here we go. Finally, another shrine. shrines have really just basically taken an entire back seat. And for that matter, I haven't done enough to, like, try to get myself into the Sky Islands. The Skylands. That's some good coffee today. Put is the Danish word for fart. Man. Deep force. Oh my word, we're getting a bit racy up in here. But I think I know what it wants me to do. Yep, sure enough. That was easy. Okay. That was so easy. That thing has perfect balance to not... What the hell even, man? What the hell even? Okay, where's the chest? Am I supposed to be treasure in here somewhere? I ain't seeing nothing. Well, there you go, chat. Easy as can be. Easy peasy. Nothing challenging about this whatsoever. I hope the week went well for you, chat. Okay, so. We've still got a lot of ground to cover to get to that Skyview Tower. What a swampy place. Is the Danish I like the E in evil or the I in idle? Good question. Man, there are a lot of moblins just hanging out around here. Also, I cannot pass up the opportunity to get a a white and a black goblin. The materials that they are made out of is... Whoopsie, did I do that? I hope I didn't shock you! Man, these guys don't freaking die. You know what? Just stay there, okay? Ooh, hey. I don't really want to use it, but... Here we go, we got a stick. This'll do. Hey, pal. Hey, I got something for you. Whoops. Come back. Pal. Subscribe to my newsletter. There we go. Okay. We're all good. We all good. A gnarly thick stick? Yeah, you know it. Oh, I didn't hit anywhere near as many of them as I thought I would. And I didn't kill them either. Bullshit. What's going on with this over here? I'm like a toddler. I'm like a 3-year-old. I'm so easily distracted by everything right now. Splishy, splashy, fruity, woody. Link, just climb the thing. Oh, hello. I can move this. Get rid of that. Hi, wait a minute. Go away. What do we have here? A beam emitter. Not bad. Not the best, but not bad. Oh, great. Okay. Save. Probably would have been a great idea to frickin' merge something onto my equipment. Stay there. Just hold up a moment, bro. I need to make something here. Go ahead and grab this. And, go back to the fuse power. Find a nice little bokoblin horn. Don't worry, buddy. I'm almost with you here. See? Okay, merge that with a stick, and now we're ready to go. Oh, okay. I could also try hitting you. Oh, wow. Get rid of that. Let's switch to this boomerang. There we go. Much better. Okay. What are we looking at over here? I absolutely love this. I'm not wearing watertight equipment. So... Can we ascend up this thing? There we go. Oh. Okay, well, I gotta... Okay. Try to... Is that right? Juggernaut? Hello, Juggernaut. I don't think I've seen your name before. Ah, crap. Not good enough. So just a little bit forward, then? Redeemed say S-word, eh? Your S-word, Juggernaut, is, swim, because that's what I'm doing. I'm swimming through stone. Come on, can I actually hit the chamber inside? Would you please? Ah, wait, yeah, wrong button. Do that again. So there you go. Your S word is swim. Stone swim. You get a double S. Right, what's in this chest here? It better be something worth it. Not really, but, I mean, I'll take it anyway. Okay, so there is another... Ah, I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, but I can't get distracted. I have to head for the Skyview Tower. Oh! Oh, it's a cow! Well, a bull of something. Some sort. Give me that meat! Juggernaut, I hope that you've had a good week and everything. Welcome back to the stream. I think you've been to the stream before. I would assume, because you have Prince. Rain isn't so bad. Why are you running from it then, brah? Oh. I know you. We met once before, didn't we? Yeah, I remember now. I ran into you after my interview with Joshua from the Chasm Research position. For the Chasm Researcher position. Quite a tough interview, Joshua was. I wonder who could possibly have held up to her scrutiny. Yeah. You may look at me and think that man is not a doctor, but in fact, that is precisely my vocation. And being somewhat not young, I feel an urgency to make my lasting mark on the profession before my sunset years. That was why I volunteered for the Zonai survey team. You see, I believe that new elixirs and remedies might be derived from the plants and animal life found in chasms. That's why I'm here. This is my chance to be on the ground floor of the new field of chasm medicine. Ow! Oh, you son of a... How dare you? Ooh. Lizalthos arm. The arm of a Stalathos that continues to struggle even in death. It can be used as a weapon, but it's very brittle. You can feel it wiggling when you strap it to your back. If only I could run around with an umbrella, then my Ghibli life would be complete here. Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind style, you know, all that. Ooh, is that Swift Thistle? Ooh, over here. Let's see if we can take a picture of it from here. Fleet Lotus. Got to keep moving. Well, this is awkward. Oh, perfect. The frickin' storm cleared up immediately the minute that I needed to start making my trek across this water. I gotta try to climb up that mountain. Oh my god, Jeeves. Creeps. Ugh. All right, let's get this sky view tower finally. I should probably change my chest piece here. Excuse me, I just have to put on my climbing bra. Are you gonna get some of those fancy water walking flip-flops? Yeah, sure. I mean, I think that's called the Zora armor in this game. You have to ask the question, in Zelda, is Zora armor the same as wearing something that is watertight or something that just helps you stay warm? And like, what is the difference between Zora armor versus... Is it the difference between, like, a raincoat versus a wetsuit? Because I'm imagining that the Zora armor is basically just a wetsuit, you know? Man, there is a lot of rain in this region for some stupid reason. I think I would define it as inconvenient. Holy moly, I see 2 geoglyphs from here. And there's a bloople over there. Well, I have my work cut out for me. Let's follow the bloople. Okay, here we go. There is a cave immediately underneath the Skyview Tower. Okay, so now that that's done, I'll come back to that after I finish the Skyview Tower. Having the warp point is always more important than exploring the cave. Sarsa Slope Skyview Tower.
Yeah.
Did you come to see the Skyview Tower? My apologies, it looks like we have a small problem. What's going on? I heard the terminal at the Skyview Tower needed repairs, so I came to fix it, but the door won't open. I have no clue why. The door isn't locked, but it won't budge, no matter how hard I push or pull. Of course, it's a sliding door, that's what I meant. I worked up an appetite getting my brain into gear for this. I guess the nearby cave could have some tasty mushrooms. Caves?
Oh.
Yeah, there are caves at the bottom of the hill. I used to go mushroom hunting in there, and all the time when we were building the tower. Oh, he's one of the he's from the construction company. He's Bilson. Nope. Okay. Well, I was kind of suspicious the minute that I saw the cave that I would have to use it. Nintendo doesn't just put a cave underneath a Skyview Tower. Okay, so obviously there's only one thing for me to do, and that's to responsibly blow the shit out of the foundation. With a Lionel bow, specifically. Back up a little bit for this. Oh my god, how many freaking bombs are they gonna make me go through? Ugh, yikeroos. I'm gonna have to do like a big proper resupply quest down into the depths. Oh, you ass. Looks like somebody can swim. Drop the Royal Claymore. Get me some of them fancy skin-tight water underpants. Be able to swim without getting my bits wet. Shield of Mind's Eye. We will drop... This is almost busted, so we'll go ahead and drop that. And then we will drop the, you know what? I want this to be properly lit, so we'll put that there. Well, that's not properly lit at all. My word. My nose. It itches. Thank you so much for the... Oh, man. Okay, so, damn it. Just put me out the other side of the freaking mountain. That didn't help. I guess what I have to do is try to ascend into the, into the tower, so... What's this? Oh, I hear the I hear the boople or bupple or whatever the thing is. Screw you. Give me my gem. Am I an agent of chaos? Absolutely and without question. You know what I think I'm going to do? I am going to just... I'm going to drop that right there. I'm going to grab one of these junky claymores. And then I'm going to merge with this big-ass boulder. And we're just going to... Why is the camera shaking? I have a touch of OCD. I need to do something about clearing these things out. Something is stomping around. Stomping around. This is my territory. I just asserted dominance over everything around here. Something is something around here thinks that it's more boss than I am. I'm gonna have to fix that. All right, let's see if I can clear some of this stuff out. Aha, there we go. Oh, did I clear everything out? I think I actually... Yeah, I think I did. Okay, that's cool. Don't need that anymore. You know what? I am going to unequip that helmet. Because it makes me noisy. There we go. Okay. Let's grab that boomerang that I put down. Alright, cool. What happens if I set here? Okay, a bit back this way. Where God. So it's a little bit over here. Try ascending here. I thought I thought Hyrule belonged to the Nords. I mean, the Hyrulians. All right, cool. Did it. How'd you get inside? With ease, actually. Okay, so, we'll drop that. We'll... How the hell did those get stuck there? Well, it opened. How in the world did you manage to fix it? I can't believe a couple of sticks caused all the hassle. I wonder if those were in there to begin with or just fell out over somehow. Or if some monster did it on purpose. Either way, that really helped. Thank you. Well... the mechanisms aren't working quite right. I'll just give them a bit of oil. Ta-da! It wasn't a big problem, so a little oil cleared it right up. Right, I'm gonna hurry on ahead, so this is goodbye. Right, cool, okay. No, it's just no pleasantries or anything. Go ahead and just activate this bad boy. Oh, wait. All right, chat. Here's the situation. I'm out of coffee, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab some. Are you guys all right with that? I hope you're all right with that. I hope. Well, I mean, you better be all right with it because you're not really getting anything else. All right. Hello. I've returned, chat. I've returned. Greetings and welcome to all like 4 of you. Oof. It's all crackly. You love the Terrytown music, and I don't blame you. It's so good. All right, here we go. If only scanning really works that easily in real life. I miss data in a droplet of water. That was very unique. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. All right. This looks promising. Let's go for it. Can you imagine how frozen Link's arms must be in all of this? Like, showing shoulder and everything? Oh, my word. Okay, I see a shrine platform over here. But it's missing the shrine. I'm gonna have to find the stone somewhere. The hell is this? What on freaking earth? What do we got here? Seek the crystal. Sure enough. Okay, that's kind of what I... Wait a minute. Okay, wait. It goes somewhere that I didn't expect it to. Interesting. Alright, let's, How the freaking hell am I supposed to get this up? This looks like it might be an extendable bridge there. Let's inspect this platform first. Honestly, like, there are music tracks in some games, you know, that I will just never forget. Terrytown is definitely one of them. Cass's little accordion that he played. I know it wasn't a proper accordion, but Cass playing music with his little handheld accordion is another one. I will never forget that. Okay, well, it doesn't look like there's anything going on over here, so I'd better figure out the bridge situation before I even try. My God, does my nose ever itch. Plenty of Sundelions here. There isn't much left for me to do. Well, there's plenty of left. Yeah, there's actually plenty left for me to do. More Dazzle Fruit. I actually started using Dazzle Fruit the other day. It was just like, man, why have I not used this until now? Where will this send me? Where will this land me? Man, the amount of drainage I have today is just absurd. Whoops. Got some very noisy neighbors outside today. I can hear them chattering, and I can hear them slamming car doors. Well, chat, despite your quietness today, I hope that you're having a good time. What the fuck? Absolutely not. No. I'm not playing that type of game. Ooh, hey. It's a hardy radish. A rare radish that grows best in sunny plains. Cook it before eating to restore all your hearts and temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Nice. Still got the wrong big hardy radish. This hardy radish is much larger than the average radish. When cooked into a dish, it restores all your hearts and temporarily increases your maximum hearts. Nice. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and put that down and take a picture of it. My God, that's huge. I like how it's also shaped like a heart. Makes so much sense. I don't think I'll be able to reach that from here. Okay, so, let's figure this out, shall we? God, there's so many chickadee nuts up here. I'm gonna have to just, like, stamp this place with a leaf. It's so good. Alright, so, what the freaking hell? Maybe it's supposed to form a bridge. I think what I'm supposed to do is go from the far platform to the left platform, carry the gem over to that, then come back here and move it so that it'll go from the left platform to the one that I'm on. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Give me back my boomerang. Okay, so can I come on. Oh, shit. Come back! Shit. Oh, no! It went into the water! Well, rip. I love when you run into someone from the Giga Clan and they're like, "Oh, don't go sneaking up on me like that. I might think you're from the Giga Clan. You're not from the Giga Clan, are you?" And Link just goes, "Yup, I'm definitely with them." And they just stare at you and say, "Is this a joke to you? Being part of our clan is an honor. How dare you?" God. Alright, so, so, there we go. There's that. Let's see if we can get over this. Yeah, it'll work out fine. There we go. I'll figure out the other stuff with this, this rotating platform later. I want to get to the actual shrine first, for now. It's nice to just, you know, be a normal Hyrulian who can, you know, pick up a stone and walk. Pick up a stone that is my size or larger, and just walk with it. Did this one a few hours ago, so I shall keep my mouth shut and let you figure it out. Well, thank you. Thank you. I do like solving the puzzles. Straight up until I don't like solving the puzzles. AKA the fire temple. God, that fire temple was... Ugh. I meant to put that down. Alright, let's see if I can actually make it over to here. Yeah, no problem. Is no problemo. Oh, what am I doing? I don't have to climb or glide or anything. I can just walk. Fire Temple is my least favorite so far. Okay, so this is a funny thing, right, Zombie? Dave streamed the other day, and we all played, like, I think it was a game called Golf It. And while we were playing this game, Dave specifically brought up that they rage quit Tears of the Kingdom. And I was like, really? I'm very surprised. What do you mean you rage quit Tears of the Kingdom? What was it that did it? And they were like, yeah, it was the Fire Temple. And it was like, oh, okay. Because I was, oh, it was burning me so badly, you know? I just cheesed it with Ascend and a glider because even with a guide, my brain just wasn't having it. Man, if it wasn't for the fact that Lying was hanging out in chat, I don't think I would have gotten through it because Lying was like, had this like back row, just kind of sitting there and watching approach to the whole thing. But no, I totally get you. Like, there were parts where it was just like, my brain is melting because none of this is making any sense. And I tried so hard. I was like, I want to do this the way that they intended the puzzles to be done. I don't want to cheese my way through it. And then I got into, and the further I went, I was like, I don't think I can do this without cheesing it. Which sucks, but also okay. What are you giving me? It's not too bad. Alrighty. Le Light of Blasson. Alright, so now that that's done, let's futz around with this, How odd. I just wait for that to stop wiggling around. Alright, I think that that'll do it. I think that that'll do it. I think I can get to the chest now. Maybe this should have been obvious to me, but apparently trying to sneak up behind someone in the depths when you are glowing doesn't work well. I mean, sometimes you have to make a really simple mistake to realize. A very old map that shows a marked spot. What could be there? Ooh. Sometimes you have to make a very simple mistake before you realize your error, you know? Oh, okay, so, where are we going now? This certainly doesn't look like something important. Ooh, you know what? There was another platform back here that I could... Yeah, it looks like there's a huge freaking deposit of, like, Zonite up there. I say huge, probably not as big as some of the places I have marked down in the depths. The depths are so freaking good, man. I've spent more time exploring and enjoying the depths. What I can't believe, what I really cannot believe is the fact that just the entire boss for the Stormwind arc from the Rito is just hanging out down in the depths at in more than one location. There we go. Take me home. Whee! Sage's Will, remnants of a former sage's resolve. If you gather 4 of them and offer them to the goddess statue, you can deepen your connection with the sages. Sweet. Okay, so with that done, cool. Alright. Would have preferred to not use a really badass weapon to do that, but, you know, it is what it is. What's down here? If anything. I've stumbled across a couple of them now, and just panic and run. I mean, and that's a fascinating difference in gameplay style, because like I see them and I'm like, okay, time to save. Let's go monster hunting, you know, like let's kill us a boss. It's time to bag the big game, you know, like I like all of a sudden I develop like that stereotypical, like I have that stereotypical tan outfit on with like the hard like brim helmet and the big wiry mustache that the Brits had whenever they would go out into the bush and bag the game or something like that. Like that's what I turn into. I'm like, no, there's a beast out here. I must have it for my trophy wall, you know. So like I found a I think it was a white Lionel. I think I found a white Lionel wearing armor in the depths a while back, and I spent, I want to say, a good hour trying repeatedly to kill this thing. Not when I was streaming, but I spent a good hour learning how to take this thing on and kill it. So. And honestly, what I need to do is I need to go into the depths and I need to grind out a whole lot more frocks. Because those things have tons of materials that I need to keep my hands on, or have. All right. So anyway, I got 2 remaining pins that I can utilize here. Oh my god, it's one of the dragons going down into the depths. Can I reach close enough to this thing to actually get a scale off of it? Yes, I can. Can I do that again? Oh my god. Wait a minute, I'm in Kakariko Village? I've lost track of the let's load back up here. Crap. Okay, well, loading back up is not an option. Shit. Well, I've landed in Kakariko Village without intending to. Holy shit. Where the fuck did the frickin' scale go? I lost track of it. Holy freaking moly. Well, it fell off of the dragon and it is officially lost. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Oh, fuck my life. What have I done? I have to be feeling okay enough to have the brain power to fight them. Most of the time, I'm just brainlessly exploring, and when I stumble across something like that, my first thought is, I do not have the spoons for you. Korok voice. Yahaha! You can yahaha yourself into the fucking depths there, Korok. I kinda want to back out here and come back to, like, I want to walk into Kakariko Village via the road, you know? So let's go out to this location. Let's go. I'm gonna grab a horse. And I'm gonna do some cooking, because I really need to do some cooking. We'll come back to Kakariko Village some other time. I understand about the whole, like, I can't be bothered to battle a bunch of the heavy nasties in the game, because I had the same attitude for a long time with Breath of the Wild. And it wasn't until I saw some other... Oh, it's a Hylian retriever. Who's a good doggo? A cuckoo? Villages often raise these birds for their eggs, but some people actually keep them as pets. They can't fly, but can flap their wings mighty furiously if picked up. They're usually calm creatures, but if you're persistent in your torment with them, well... Oh, man. Wait a minute. What about the Hylian retriever? The native breed of this mammal varies by region, but one thing remains true: this animal has been known as man's best friend since ancient times. They're very clever and obedient, so aside from serving as pets, they are also put to work watching over grazing livestock. It's said that Hylian retrievers are descendants of the dog once owned by the king of Hyrule. Picture of that. I don't believe I have a picture of that. So, let's start getting rid of some of these images that are cluttering my compendium. I don't need as many pictures as I have here. Let's go ahead and delete those. Goron spice with a crab. What's your story?
Ah.
You're the reason, hey, I remember you. You're the reason we're still on the ground, groaning and clutching our bellies. I'll admit, throwing moblin guts into our food was not one of my best ideas. Instead, I should have used monster extract. That would have been delicious. Maybe next time I'll try, monster extract. Hylian rice and rock salt. Yeah, that ought to work nicely. Monster extract? Monster parts are used in elixirs, as I learned the hard way, will spoil any food you put them in. Monster extract, on the other hand, can be added to most any dish, with delicious results. If you want to buy the stuff, you can find it in a village in the Akala region northeast of here. I'm running out myself, so I should go buy some more too. It's pretty far away, though. Man, I just want to cook. And they won't let me. What am I supposed to do, man? Le tempo, le time. Wow, there's like nothing in the sky over Eldon. Eldon's got like diddly freaking squat. So how are you doing today, chat? Well, I hope. I literally just, like, all I can do is just kind of sit here and wait for the sky to clear so that I can go out and use the cooking pot. You know what my biggest challenge is in my day-to-day life? Ensuring that I sit down, well, not really sit down, ensuring that I get, that I lay out on my back and do a whole bunch of core exercises. Because, my God, back problems are a thing in my family. Mostly because, like, all of my uncles, they are, they're particularly tall, right? So, I very much so have that same trait. I am, like, 6'2" and quite thin. And, like, just the stories of, like, oh yeah, like, my back, it's killing me, you know, all of these problems, etc., etc. Oh, jeez Louise. Like, it's one of those things that I have to be mindful of and acknowledge and the best thing that I can do to combat it is to literally, like, crunches and sit-ups and basically Pilates and whatnot. And my god, do core exercises suck. Oh my god, do I hate core exercises. Oh, okay. I threatened it and the fire came back on. Cool, that works. Recipe. This has Sundelion in it, and yet it doesn't... Weird. Okay. Fragrant seafood stew. Deep fried drumstick. Actually doesn't sound too bad. If only it didn't take, If only it didn't take oil. I wish I could make oil. Does anybody know if it's possible to make oil in this game on your own without having to buy it? That would be freaking fantastic. I don't have any rice to make a bunch of... Like, rice is so necessary in so many things. Okay, well... Can we get... Whoops. What do we get if we put this together? Ugh, I hate it when they just give me steamed meat. The whole concept is just not appetizing to me. What if I just do 5 freaking drumsticks? Meat skewer. That's more than I really need. What if I do 4 of these? Can we just go back to doing nothing but fruit? I may as well just do this. That's so much of the stuff. Because why not, you know? Go ahead and just skip over this in the edit, you know? Because who wants to watch me just basically cook the exact same thing over and over? Hello, MLab! How are you doing? Greetings and welcome! You're watching me cook things in mass. You've encountered me in my great adventure of cooking. Cooking the exact same thing. Repetitiously. Over and over. It's a quiet day for chat, so I have to entertain myself. All done. Alright, so this is where I'm headed. I gotta cross a river to get to it, though, so... It's actually getting cold here now? That's right, you live in the southern hemisphere. You're headed for winter. Yeah, I was actually having a discussion with Tev about this the other day. Since we're heading into the summer months and things are starting to get legitimately warm here, Tev, I turned to Tev and I was like, as we hit the summer months, it is now more than ever that I want to just... Headed in the wrong direction. Now more than ever that I want to just have, like, a secluded mountain cabin getaway. Specifically in the middle of summer. And we were like, oh, well, I guess we gotta head to the southern hemisphere for that. I had to put on a long sleeve top and a beanie. Yep, that's the way it works. That's the way it works. Whenever you're in the exact opposite, like, region, the other half of the planet, like, literally, the other half of the planet. Like, for me, it's a scenario, like, meanwhile over here, I'm like, well, it's time to get out the bikini and flash my assets, you know? Because, obviously, what are you going to wear whenever it starts getting warm out? You could just crank up the AC, but I prefer to, like, strip naked. You know, that's my modus operandi. Not to make anyone uncomfortable with the fact that I like to be naked or nearly naked all the time, but, that's my situation. Can we get some extra drumsticks here? Yes, we can. Like running across the landscape. Okay, so... Oh, it's one of these. You know what? Actually, I was gonna shoot this thing, but usually that doesn't work out for the best. Well. It's a stone from the sky just in time for me to be able to glide and coast straight across the mountain there. Or, well, not the mountain, the river. Yeah, there we go, the river. That's what I meant to say. It's possible for me to see some of the geoglyphs from up here. Not with this fog. Oh, there it is. Hey, Will. Hey, how you doing, Jiggleham? Welcome to the stream. Enjoy yourself while you're here. Good to see you again, too. I noticed a lot of you guys are, like, showing up later than normal today. Not that that's a problem, just an observation. Alright, let's see what type of ridiculous challenge they have for me in this shrine. So, Jiggleham, how does your ham jiggle today? Forward force. Is this supposed to be an innuendo for something? How, okay, so I guess we'll just hope that this works. And that I don't regret this. How does my what now? How does your ham jiggle now? That's the question. How does your ham jiggle? Your name is Jiggleham, or that's what I've been calling you for ages, so, you know, how does your ham jiggle? Like it always does? Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Correct me if I'm wrong if it's not, but... What the hell do they want me to do with this? That wouldn't work. I have no earthly idea what they wanted me to do there, but... Fuck that shit. Just freaking roll already! Oh shit. Come back! Seriously? You lose stamina when you're climbing a ladder? No, you don't lose stamina when you're climbing a ladder. Here, I'll show you how this works. So, if I just climb the ladder, I don't lose stamina. But if I constantly jump the thing, I do lose stamina, but here's the fun part, right? If I get on this and I jump, and then I stop jumping, I start to regenerate it right away on a ladder. So, it's basically impossible. Like, I've never actually leapt enough on a ladder to run out of stamina. I don't know if you keep leaping and you run out of stamina that you'll just, like, let go of the ladder. I've never pushed it that far. But you never know. You never know. I didn't think that would do anything. Ooh, hey, what's this? Did they really make things this easy for me again? Foolish game devs. If you think I'm not gonna cheese my way through your whole freaking temple challenge, I don't know what's up with you. Ooh, shit. Timber! I'll timbo your face. Shit! No, stop! Oh! Oh, wait. Bless you. Thank you very much. All right, that's another spirit orb. Easy as can be. All right, let's go ahead and of course Amazon wants me to review the stuff that I bought. Chat, I have a question. If you're the type of person to buy stuff off Amazon, I am. Do you ever review the things that you buy off of Amazon? Or do you just like never review anything? The Wetland Stable. Thanks for supporting the Stable Association. Since this is your first time here, 1 pony point. Trouble in Zora's Domain. All that good water polluted by some kind of mysterious muck. As far as I know, no one knows where it came from. It's terrible for the Zora, of course, being waterfolk. I'm not sure how they'll manage. Zora's Domain is to the east past the Leneru wetlands. I used to recommend it to tourists, but, well, huh. Sometimes, though now that you mention it, I do have an embarrassing story. Let that story rip, Jiggle. I'm always interested in embarrassing stories. If something is either really good or really bad, then typically I do. Like, I'm kind of torn about the most recent thing one of the most recent things I got. It's like, I kind of want to review this because there's only 2 reviews for the product. You know? Alright, let's check down this well. Not much of anything down here. I'll be honest, I was expecting more. I mean, you guys know most of my embarrassing stories. They tend to be associated with what I happen to be wearing on the day that somebody like calls my bluff. So, no new stories there. Good evening, Mr. Customer, sir. Word of the wise, while the sun is down, don't even think about wandering into the forest near here. We've got a monster problem, a scary one. Moved in and made a forest. I mean, fortress. Anyway, it is bad, B-A-D, bad news, and I brought some it brought some monsters with it. And look. I worked so hard to build a well, and now I can't even use it. I mean, it's not that hard to make a new well, but... Well, if the monster decides to raid us, I can't sleep. I can barely talk. I thought maybe I'd try to sneak attack from behind, you know, stay out of their field of view, but it did not go well. If someone could at least get that big one to leave. We'll keep wishing, but for now, you really should steer clear of the forest. They say it's hard for monsters to pick up your scent in the rain, but I say danger is danger in any weather. An uninvited guest. This rain, huh, partner? Will it never end? Oh, no. No need to answer that. I know it'll end at some point, just making small talk. I got a very interesting lead about our missing princess. We could have a pretty huge story here. Sounds as if one night, a while back, and I'm not sure how far, Princess Zelda borrowed one of the stable's farm's tools. That's a bit unusual. Why would our princess need farm tools? But this story has another odd twist. She promised to return them and didn't. Now, this all might seem trivial. She's a busy princess after all. Still, these are strange items, so I got to thinking only weapons decayed during the upheaval. Maybe the princess was in desperate need of tools. Wait, Pen, hold on. You've gotten ahead of yourself. We need to gather the facts. When, what, where, who. Let's start at the beginning. I heard that a man named Isra lent her the tools. He's right around here, watches over the stable's raft. I heard. Let's get to work, partner. The missing farm tools. Fantastic. Okay, so still working on my embarrassing story. Give me a sec. Don't worry about it. I know what it's like to be like in a situation where you're working on material for a while. All right. I'd better actually equip something that does some real damage here. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to. God damn it! Son of a bitch! Give me this weapon. This is mine now. Come here, asshole. You have become a problem. Alright, now for you. Phew. Oh, you freaking prick! God. Come here, you freaking ass. There we go. Silver Lizalfos horn, a sickle-shaped horn that looks like it could slice anything it touches. Attach it to a weapon to vastly increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Fantastic. All right, here we go. Oh no. I await with bated breath. Oh, it the two wells connect to one another. Well, well, well. Who would have thought? All right. I bought a new microphone for my interface to use with Logic Pro, which came with a bunch of stuff. Plugged it in, and nothing happened, so I assumed that I needed to use a microphone of the same brand. So I sent the whole thing back and had to buy all the equipment separately with costs way more than the kit. Anyway, got the stuff, plugged it all in, still nothing happened. And at that point, I was ready to throw the interface out the window, but then I discovered that the solution was to flick the switch of the interface, which gives the microphone the needed voltage to power it on. So I sent back a perfectly working microphone. Fun times. Oh dear. Oh no. That's... Oh, jeez. Oh, I really wish that I could sneeze and it would do something to actually benefit me.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it, Mr. Customer? You got rid of that nasty monster. I knew it. I thought I saw you among the trees putting in the work and getting rid of the nasty monster. Amazing, thank you. I was so scared. I'm just a kid, so I don't have any money or anything, but I have a reward I have to reward you for getting rid of that monster, so I'll give you 2 pony points. Now I can welcome our customers with peace of mind. Thank you so much. All right, fantastic. That worked out. Honestly, your story, Jiggle, just reminds me of what I ended up doing with the furnace downstairs. Like the coolant line for the air conditioner, it iced over outside. So I was like, ah, great. I must be low on coolant again. So I go and I get a repairman. I call, you know, a heat and air tech and get them out here. And they inspect the whole thing and they're like, you have plenty of coolant. And he was like, where's your filter? And I was like, it's in this closet over here. And he pulls it out. Thing is freaking filthy. And I was just like, I've even got like filters on the side next to it. I ended up paying like this pretty penny to get I basically paid like $80 for someone to walk into my house and change a freaking air filter, which I've done so many times now myself. So, you know, we all have our moments.
Yeah.
Hello there, pleasant evening we're having.
Hi.
You're the one who was searching for the same bubble frog I was, if I'm not mistaken. After we met, curiosity got the better of me and I decided to go looking for a bubble frog in a cave, but that was not a great idea. Caves are dark and there's no way to know what's lurking around in there. Plus, that strange duo, they just up and disappeared from the woodland stable. After that, I didn't really know what to do with myself, so I did some wandering and some thinking too and ended up here. And, you know, I've decided that I'm a careful man and I'll take comfort and safety over rewards and riches any day. And what's your story, bro? I'll go tomorrow. I really shouldn't be making conversation. I'm supposed to be on my way to the ring ruins in Kakariko Village. Then again, when the sun goes down, the monsters come out, so maybe I'll wait till morning. Kakariko Village?
Oh.
If you want to get to Kakariko, just head towards the ring-shaped thing in the distance. That's one of the ring ruins. Lots of folks have been talking about that spot in our research team as well as the public. Fair warning, you'll run into some tourists. They've been flocking to the ruins lately. You probably know that fallen Zonai ruins have been found all over the world since the upheaval. Well, the ones at Kakariko Village have been dubbed the Ring Ruins, owing to their distinctive circular shapes. There's also some stone slabs there with words like Sage and Demon King carved into the Zonai script. The leader of our team, the best in the world at deciphering Zonai script, is heading up the investigation in person. It's all very, very exciting. I just wish the place was a little easier to get to. I should get going too. My fellow researchers will start wondering where I am. Then again, monsters come out in full force at night, so why risk it? I'll depart at sunup. Might want to sleep then, maybe? I don't know. Just me? Alright, well, we got 2 different wells here that we've discovered. So there's supposed to be someone here who's responsible for the equipment. Whoever it is, I do not see them. Is it this guy reading the paper out back? I've had it with cleaning the stable. There has to be something interesting in some interesting news. Oh. Matriarch revitalizes Kakariko Village. Zonai survey team's eyes turn to the ring ruins. Kakariko Village has become the latest tourist destination in an interest in the ring ruins keeps on growing. I wonder what would happen when a big old ruin like that came out of nowhere. The chief must be hard at work if it got popular enough to be featured on the paper. Did you just fall asleep there, pal? Let's see. An interesting piece. Stable Trotters' triumphant return. The Stable Trotters musical group has ended its hiatus and returned to the business of making music. Huh. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen them in a while. Can't wait for their next performance. There's so much to read in these. City of Water awash in pollution. What? Filthy water and ominous goop have swamped Zora's domain. Reports suggest medical resources there are at the limit. That's awful. It definitely sounds like Zora's domain is not the place to be for the average traveler right now. I hear they're based in, like, yeah, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Right, he was responsible for the raft down here. Let's go ahead and chat with this guy. Sorry, I'm a little busy right now. You saw the princess? Oh, I was wondering when you guys would show up. You work with Penn from the newspaper, right? I didn't want this to get out because I don't want people to think I'm saying bad things about Princess Zelda, but she borrowed our stable's farm tools and hasn't given them back. There was that was a long time ago, but I do remember she said she needed them for something at the Floret Sandbar. It's around the river bend and then a good distance after that. I'd take the raft there myself, but after all the stuff that fell from the sky, I'm having a hard time getting down the river. So you might say I'm in a bind. I know we could clear up the mess if someone could just take me downriver to Floret Sandbar on the raft. Ugh, I wonder why Princess Zelda won't give the stable's tools back. I want to go down the Floret Sandbar. I can take you. You mean that? You'll take me? Thanks. Can't tell you how much I appreciate you offering to do that. Don't forget to cut the rope once you're ready to launch. Can't wait to see how I'm going to screw this up. Don't worry. Everything is in my thoroughly incapable hands. I'm sorry, did a piece of rock fall from the sky? Yes, yes. Rocks are indeed falling from the sky. They do that occasionally. It's one of the ways that they've made it possible for you to get up into the skylands, so. Careful at the river. What am I supposed to do? What are you looking for me to do? Like, you didn't give me... There's no oar. There's no sail. I cannot control this. We're literally just drifting here. I'm amazed we haven't hit anything yet. I mean, we're about to, but... How have we not hit anything yet? I have a bite to eat. Got anything here? Got anything like as a small snack? Not really. Okay. No snacks. No snacks today. So anyways, Amazon is on to me to review more items. So that's a thing. Whoa, Tatsu, thank you so much for the cheer there. That might be the point. The guy was worrying for no reason. Well, I mean, that you're making too much sense. How dare you? Yes, nothing like a quiet and calm drift down the river. Like, I am thoroughly and completely in control here for the reason that, I cannot do anything to influence the situation. How far are we supposed to go? He said we were looking for a sandbar. I still haven't seen it yet. I think I saw it on the map whenever I was looking, but it's not exactly the same thing. Also, with how fast the water is flowing, you're not going that fast. No, I'm not. I am not in any capacity. Oh, wait. Oh, boy. So last night was interesting for me. what I wanted to do was sit down and play like 7 Days to Die with Tev, but it just wasn't an option, you know. It wasn't an option because it's like, no, the new update for 7 Days is on Monday. Ah, you chose the go with the flow option. I mean, I've got a phone here. I can just stare at it, you know. So, good old butt spot. Ah, you choose the go with the butt option. Excuse me, I beg your pardon. My butt is sacred. And like always, you can find out what's covering it for $100. Taking its time, man. Taking its time. Thank you very much for the cheers, by the way, Tatsu. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money, and it is great to have you along for the ride. Welcome to the stream, and enjoy yourself while you are here. So, guys, now would be a reasonable time for me to bring up the fact that I don't know what the future of Twitch is. Is the go with the butt option just you farting for propulsion? Maybe. So, like I was saying, I have to be upfront about the fact that things are changing here on Twitch very significantly and very quickly. It looks like Twitch is starting to basically say, hey, we're going to take more... They're less concerned with whether or not they're a good place for creators to be, and more concerned with whether or not they're getting the most out of the creators on the platform, okay? So, for that reason, I want all of you to be fully aware of the fact that it is not guaranteed. Oh, okay. Well, I was kind of expecting him to be, like, all upset because I touched that rock, but evidently not. Anyways, I just want you guys to know that there is a distinct possibility that at some point in the future, I could leave Twitch behind, okay? And so Twitch is going to pull a Wizards of the Coast. They are increasingly in a situation, like, they're so far, the way that things work have been, hey, here's your contract, you have to sign the contract. And once you do that, you can, once you sign the contract, like, that's the way that it is, and for this contract to be modified, we have to come back to you and have you sign that contract again. What they are doing is they are increasingly making it a situation where it's like, there is no contract that you have to sign. We can, we're basically switching over to a terms of service type of model where it's just there. They can change it at a moment's notice without telling you about it, and it will just immediately affect you. So basically, talk is cheap, time is money, and actions matter, okay? So their actions and what's written in their legal documentation is what matters. And they have been doing things lately where it's like, it looks a whole lot like you're finally starting to make the decision that the creators on the platform are not worth, you know, money, you know? And it's more about Twitch is starting to take the stance functionally and monetarily. They're starting to take a stance both in operation and in monetary function that the value of their platform is in the actual platform itself and not in the people that broadcast on the platform. That's the best way to put it. The platform is valuable. The people that broadcast are not valuable. And therefore, the people that broadcast do not deserve as much money. They do not deserve as much protection. They do not deserve care and attention. So that means that, you know, everything that they're doing is basically in service to bettering the platform, and in no way does that seem to line up with the concept of supporting the creators themselves, okay? So there are alternatives to Twitch that are out there, and YouTube is always available. So I just want to be very crystal clear with you guys that I am working on getting like a broadcast channel up on YouTube. I'm not a big fan of the concept of like putting all my eggs in the YouTube basket. YouTube is it is a platform that I think has so much market share that you can't ignore YouTube, but at the same time, I am not comfortable with putting everything on YouTube. So I want to put it simply, I'm working on a broadcast channel on YouTube. It will probably not be a place that I stream on, but it will be the place where, as I continue to stream, wherever the streaming platform is, you will be able to find the VODs there going forward, okay? And once I launch that, I'm going to be very, I'll let you know once I launch it. You can find the channel, you can follow it. Worst case scenario, I can't find another platform to stream on because Twitch does something that's untenable. You'll find me streaming on the YouTube channel. But for simplicity, the YouTube channel's purpose is to be the archive of the live streams, and for that reason, it will link out to the platform that I do stream on. Okay. Really hopped in at an important time, didn't I? Yes, you did, Cortex. I find it interesting that some companies are becoming so greedy, not realizing it'll be their downfall, like how Critical Role, if I remember, finally released their tabletop RPG system due to what happened with D&D. Yeah, like, man, that Wizards of the Coast thing and what they're doing with Dungeons and Dragons. The funny thing is that what happened with Dungeons and Dragons there, and the way they changed their copyright and their content and everything, what is so blatantly obvious is that they're not the only ones, but they're the biggest one, and they're basically the linchpin for all of it. Like, let's face it, tabletop RPGs being broadcast and being a thing that you watch other people do, and then that's spinning off into like an animated series and like products and everything that you can buy, that is a Critical Role thing. Okay, it's not that they're the only ones, but they're the ones who did it first. They're the ones who did it really, really successfully, and everybody else has basically followed in their footsteps. And it's not inaccurate to say that what Wizards of the Coast did, while it is their express fault that it happened, like Wizards of the Coast, it's their action. It's their fault all of this happened. But it's not inaccurate to say that none of this would have happened if Critical Role hadn't been a success. Especially with, and I think what really pushed everything basically over the cliff was the animated series that they did, and the selling of that animated series to Amazon to make a lot of money. I think that is the really, really big thing that pushed it all over the cliff for Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast to turn around and say, no, if you make anything with our rule set, we own part of it, which is just not okay. But from where I stand, that looks to be the situation. It's like, yeah, if Critical Role hadn't been so successful, again, it's not their fault that it happened, but their success is what kind of brought on a company to say, we own what you made because you partook of our product. So it's like a company saying, you bought screws from us and then you made a car and sold it. We own part of that car. You have to pay us for making that car, It's absolutely absurd, but intellectual property is a very bizarre beast. Anyways, woohoo, we made it. Oh, hey, before I go further, Tev, it is entirely okay for you to cut out the ride down river. Cool. Woohoo, we made it.
Oh.
You did a great job getting us here. Where'd you learn to handle a raft like that? I didn't do anything, man. I thought it'd be a rough run, but it all turned out fine. Huh? Up in the sky, there's something, or someone coming at us. Whew, finally caught up with you two. Oh yeah, like, we were really going fast down that lazy river. I was flying around this whole area, partner, trying to find our facts when I saw you on the raft. I figured you'd chase down our story, so I flew right on down to help. But where are we? Hey! Oh God, it's her again. What do you think you're doing just barging in here? This place is for flowers and plants, all of them, precious. You'd better watch out. You'll rue the day when you trample any of them. Oh God, her. Ugh. Whoa, who's this? Ever met her before, partner? Sorry, ma'am. We're just looking for some farm tools I lent to Princess Zelda a ways back. I promise we won't pick any flowers. Picking them? I'm more worried about you kicking them. Wait a minute, farm tools. Did you say something about farm tools? That's right, some farm tools from our stable. I want them back. Oh, well, that's my fault. I have them. This area is home to Princess Zelda's plant sanctuary. She asked me to take care of this special place for her. She loved these plants and spent a lot of time here making sure the garden beds were happy homes for them. We meant to return the tools after we finished our work here, but the princess, well, they say she went missing. And all our hard work was ruined when these darn ruins crashed down. It's been really awful. I've been working so hard since then to try and make it all nice again. Really, that's what happened? Now I think about it, I didn't tell the princess how soon I needed the stable tools back. As long as they're in good condition, it's no problem. I'll just go ahead and take them with me if you're done. Now I feel guilty for some reason. Didn't mean to make you hurry it up. All this was about a sanctuary for plants and flowers, huh? Sounds just like our princess to find time to work on a garden alongside folks while restoring Hyrule. I've tried to make these garden beds as perfect as they were before. It's just so hard on my own. If only someone would help. Sure, glad to help. Keep the tools a little longer. And here's a tip. Don't overwork the soil. And also, nope. That's all I got. What's with the face? You said you'll help. I'll accept your offer. What? I didn't say that. Well, close enough. So what if you didn't say what you really think? I won't hold that against you. Now, how about you go to work on that soil like you said? I'll go tend to the flowers. We'll have the whole garden back in beautiful shape by the time the princess returns. It'll be our pride of Hyrule. Oh, and here's a tip from me. Put your back into it. Can't talk my way out of this one. And she'd probably wreck the tools if she used them wrong. Okay, fine. Seems like I'm up the creek without a paddle here, so down or down it. Either way, I'll help. You can go, I'll stay here. What else have I got to do, right?
Oh.
We'll see, like... Well, seems like we got the facts we wanted, and those two worked it all out, I guess. I can't wait to write this up. Our readers love glimpses into the princess's life. Here she was, helping to create a garden. Expect the story in an issue of the paper soon. It'll be a real headline. We've worked together to chase 7 of the stories relating to Princess Zelda. Just as expected, partner. Tracy made the right call to bring you on. Go on, add this to your nest egg. Oh, whoops, I almost forgot, partner. Tracy has been really impressed with you and asked me to give you a bonus. Here you go. Oh, thank you so much. I'm off to report back to Tracy. See you around, partner. So long. Want to know what you were supposed to do there? Yes. Yes, zombie. Please inform me of what exactly it is that I'm supposed to be doing here. Or what it was that I was supposed to do here. Go ahead and just pluck these out of the gardens. A steering stick on the raft. Do you mean like a steering control panel that you attach to it, or do you mean like a rudder, sort of? I didn't see anything nearby, so nothing immediately. I guess I was just blind. All I wanted was those missing farm tools. I didn't expect anything like this. But for Princess Zelda, I'll work my hardest. Oh, ouch, that hurts. What are you doing? That's what the flowers that's what the flowers you just ruined would be wailing if they could wail. So please don't disturb the best flower bed in Hyrule. It's called a steering stick. Okay, okay, so an actual, like, control unit. Man. God, people that only hear what they want to hear are the worst. Oh, God, just tell me about it. It reminds me of a time at work a long, long time ago, whenever I was still, like, relatively new. Like, I was past being a complete and total greenhorn, right? But it was whenever I was still, like, doing the hard, heavy labor. And, I don't entirely remember what happened, but, a supervisor decided that he needed to, like... He decided that I had done something wrong, and he had to, like, yell at me for it, okay? So... He's sitting there, and you know, he's yelling at me about basically everything. And, in the process of doing this medical plant grows abundantly in the Gerudo Desert. Its peculiar fibers conduct electricity, which will increase your electricity resistance when cooked into a dish. Nice. Let's go ahead and drop a marker here. So basically, he's yelling at me, and in the course of you know, yelling at me for whatever the problem was, or whatever he perceived as the problem, he kept asking me these questions, right? About why I had done what I did. And all that I really remember about this was that he was basically leading himself in a loop. It was like maybe 3 or 5 different questions, and it's like question 1 leads to question 2 to question 3 to question 4 to question 5, and 5 leads back to question 1, you know? And after we went in this circle, whether it was 5 or 3 questions long, I don't remember. But I'll never forget, because I'm Union. One of the bonuses of being Union. I think after going in that loop for 3 times, I told him I already answered that question. And like after going through the loop 3 times, it became abundantly clear to me that he was just really pissed off and he wanted to yell at me. And that's all that it was really about. It was like he got his message across. He got the answers out of me, not the answers that he wanted out of me. I remember that as well. I think I was being kind of flippant about what I did. But he got the answers. He wasn't satisfied with the answers. And he just wanted to keep yelling at me. And I'll never forget. Like this is my story of like he only hears what he wants to hear, you know? So I remember being like, I've already answered that question. And he didn't like that at all. And he demanded that I answer the question, and I said, and I just stood there and I stared at him. And I wouldn't say anything back. I was like, I'm not answering your question because I've already answered it. We're going in a circle here. Are you done? So, like, that was my whole freaking story, right? That was my experience with like, just giving, like, clapping back at the at the management, because God, management can be such, oh, woof. Also, greetings, Kato. You came in just as I was telling a wonderful story about clapping back at at management whenever I was younger. Oh man. Okay, guys, listen. I need to go on a clapping cheeks verbally. Yeah, basically. That's pretty much the whole story right there. Just you know, getting into it with management and telling them that they're stupid, basically, in so many words or in a roundabout way. Okay, guys, I'm going for a coffee break. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere on me. I leave. I leave and there are no squats, and then I come back and we're up to 20. What are you guys doing to me? What are you trying to do to me? I swear, the lot of you are very naughty. But, welcome, Zaushin. Welcome. How are you doing today? Give you buns of steel, you nerd. So, the other day, at work, I had to do I had a whole bunch of stuff to lift and move, which led to me, doing a lot of squats where I was basically lifting 30 pounds with every squat, and I had to do like 80 of those. So, man, I was feeling that. Like, my squats here on stream max out at 50 and it's just me. Then, like, I was at work and I had to do 80 with 30 pounds extra for every one of them. Man. Make my freaking thighs burn. You're good. Relaxing after amped guard. I don't know what that is, but okay. Alright, so I guess if I just give these two some time, they'll finish a whole lot. From here, let's see what else there is out there for me to find. I know that there was... Aha! Sure enough. Just to the north. Let's give this a shot, shall we? I bring it up almost every Saturday. Do you? What? How do you not know what I keep calling LARPing? Because LARPing is LARPing. Amped guard is... not the word LARPing. And that's all there is to it. Nothing more sophisticated than that. And I'm not a nerd. You're the nerd. You're the one who's LARPing. You nerd. Down you go. Amped Guard is a group that Zouchin LARPs with. No, no, it's not. You, Oh my god. What? What? You calling me a liar? Yes, I'm calling you a liar. You lying McLiarson. That lizard can take some punishment. It's a silver lizard, which is the reason why I can take so much punishment. It's also the reason why I froze it. This is a very high level lizard. This is like something that you should only see after you've had like 20 hearts on your person. So I should really be going after it with like, I guess this. And it did it again. It swings like one of the biggest changes I think that they made between Breath of the Wild and this, Tears of the Kingdom, is the fact that in Breath of the Wild, if enemies could only swing in one direction, okay? They had to choose a direction, and then they had to swing in that direction. And that was it. It was like, okay, if they approached you, they would like attack you 3 times and it'd be like swing from the left to the right, from the left to the right, from the left to the right. They would do that 3 times over. In Tears of the Kingdom, they will swing from the left to the right and then immediately and much more quickly swing from the right back to the left. And the Lionels do that, I've noticed, with their when they're using a 2-handed weapon. They will come down and then they will come back up, and that will be 2 attacks. And it has made enemies so much more dangerous. All right, we'll try this again. Okay, so the green guy's down. You're going to go ahead and just... Actually, you know what? That's probably a bad idea. Save. I don't think it's a good idea to do that. I don't think it's a good idea to save in the middle of the battle, because he will not be frozen whenever when the save is restored, okay? But it's probably a good idea to make more liberal use of this. Ah, damn it. Come here. There we go. Okay. Link is a mage now. Actually, like, this is one of the more entertaining things that I've realized about the game. They do actually have these special magic staffs in the game, like magic staffs and magic rods, that if you attach an elemental gem to them, they become proper wands and, like, magic staffs. So, like, the rod and the staff, the rod or the staff itself is not inherently magical. It is only designed to enhance the magical attribute that you attach to it. I love it. It's freaking fantastic. I've only found one of each of these so far. The magic rod and the magic staff, so... Strife, you're just as screamy as Ratchet. No, I'm not. Not at all. Calling me a liar? Well, he's certainly not calling you a truther. God. Why not freeze and repeat? I mean, when you say, like, it's funny that I read that now, that you mentioned just doing the freeze and repeat tactic, because that's literally what I decided to do. Sticky frog. Don't argue with me. I will argue with you all I want, Ted. You can't tell me otherwise. Oh, shit. God damn it. I'm just trying to get to a fucking shrine. Fuck me. And the stupid-ass fucking rain means that I can't. What the hell is that? Gloom hands, man. Gloom hands. They just arbitrarily show up. Actually, you know what? We'll launch to get back to where I was. I call them grabby hands, but apparently they're called gloom spawn. Really? Let's switch my chess piece. I mean, this will get me to the shrine easier anyway, but still, it's freaking trash. I've killed 2 of them now. I'm proud of me. Oh, Zombie, have you ever actually killed, all the gloom hands that spawn? Or have you only killed, like, 2 of the hands? Or do you mean you've killed the gloom hands twice over now? Or something? Hello, hello. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get into there. Because what, the gloom hands spawn in groups of 5? Have you killed 2 hands, or have you killed 2 groups of 5? The bunch of hands. Yes, yes. Kill the hands and something interesting happens. I'm still not prepared to deal with what happens whenever I, a bouncy device. I'm still not prepared to handle what happens whenever you do the, whenever you kill the gloom hands. A bouncy device. Look, it's me, Link. I bounce and I jump with the best of them. Yes, you do have to kill them fast because of the whole, like, rezzing situation. You know what? The chests in these shrines suck. We're just going for the frickin'... Okay. Okay, that's an option too. It could, like, not get me high enough. I thought that I could just get to the end really super fast, but evidently I'm wrong. Alright, so, I gotta come up with a lunch answer here. Because Tev is asking what exactly should be done for lunch. This is a good question. This is very good question. Okay, so, put that down here. This. Come here. Why can I not get these things? Oh, I can't get it right where it belongs. I can't find the clitoris. Woo! Oh, cool. Oh, I know. You should eat. What should I eat? Oh no, are you suggesting that I should eat someone instead of something? Ah. Link, just get to the top of the damn thing. How about spaghetti? Well, we always get something from out to eat. From a restaurant on Fridays and, well, not Fridays, Saturdays and Sundays. When it comes to Saturdays and Sundays, we specifically go out to eat, or get a takeaway or something, because it's a simple comfort for us. That did not super connect well. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that'll do. Okay. So, oh, hey, I can actually climb on this. In all reality, if Link's body was subjected to such G's, it would massively affect him. Some place with spaghetti. Actually, spaghetti, like, I've never been to a restaurant that does Italian right. Every single time I go to a restaurant that does Italian, it is the trashiest food that is, like, nowhere near prepared as well as the stuff at home. That's been my experience. It's like, go to a restaurant, get lasagna, it's trash. It's not even as good as the frozen stuff out of the grocery store. Get some spaghetti? Nope. Stuff is somehow, like... Somehow they have even cheaper spaghetti sauce than the stuff out of the grocery store aisle. It's like they like took the sugar-loaded sauce out of Chef Boyardee, you know? Alright, so we've got to get inside of this little space now. So this is where I need to be. That's a long way. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to ascend into that. It's so far away. How are you supposed to? I mean, there's a building site right over there. I suppose it's possible for me to make it work, but... Burb. I'm gonna go reset the router. Well, you go reset your freaking router. So this becomes the question now. Do I spend the time to try and figure out how to do the ascension thing for that spot? Or do I just say, you know, I don't know that it's worth my time and the effort to get into it. Do I just say, nah, and walk away? I think I'm partial to just saying nah and walking away. Let's travel back up to the shrine. Got, you know, it's big and it's got this long dangle-donger on it. Oh, hey, look at that. I hate to tell you, I hate to do this to you guys, but guess what time it is? Oh, shit. What if I climb to the top of it? Can I get in from the top? Oh, I can get in from the top. Okay.
When the glow of the blood stain...
Oh, I thought that there were 2 chests in here. Oh, this is probably not worth it. Yeah, that really wasn't much of anything interesting. Shabba hoobada doo ah doo. Alright, that's all the time I have for. Have a good one, and see you next time. Hey, it was nice to have you along for the ride, Jiggle Ham. I hope to see you return and jiggle your ham for us once again. Oh, so since the blood moon has happened, I have a decision that I have to make. Do I go out and hunt Lynels, or do I continue my adventure eastward to Kakariko Village? Those ring ruins up there. If there's anything... Nope, nothing. Okay. Every single time I see a waterfall, I'm like, we must find the secret hidden behind it. The secret hidden behind a waterfall is just like too much of a temptation to hope that you'll find every single time. Herb. Oh my word. color me surprised. There's actually like some sort of a dam or a slough over here. So I've spent some time trying to figure out what, Oh no, it's her again. The woman who ruined everything she tried to cook because she insists on, like, using gears and stone. Oh, God. Huh? Are you a customer? Welcome to Moza's Hideaway Restaurant, home of the ultimate dish. Truth is, we haven't officially opened, but you must have a good nose. I mean, you couldn't stay away from these tempting aromas, right? It was the smoke signal. Huh? Is there something wrong with your nose? That's no smoke signal. I'm just cooking, obviously. For I, Moza, spend all my time trying to achieve culinary excellence. After a mountain of failed dishes, I mastered the ultimate dish. I'll let you in on my ultimate technique. Take a failed dish, pound it into shape, cook it again, and take it to the next level. Sorry, I got a little bit carried away. So, are you ready to turn your failed food into the ultimate dish? If you give me failed dishes, I can work my magic. Failed dishes. Yes. Haven't you tried throwing things that aren't food into your cook pot? When you do, you often end up with a failed dish. They can fail in different ways. There's dubious food, rock hard food. Dubious, they say. Rock hard, they call it. Psh, just because you throw in some ore or monster bits. What terrible things to say, don't you think? Haven't they ever heard the saying, nothing ventured, nothing gained? Sorry, I was just thinking about my life before becoming a master chef. Bring me your failed dishes when you're ready to turn them into something amazing. Oh boy. Don't you dare touch that pot. A chef lives and dies by their cook pot. You can't just move it while they're working. Okay, lady. You got some problems. Oh my word, do you have problems. I tuned back in to pound it in. Nothing could be more appropriate, right? Alright, let's, I think what I should do is continue on in my adventure to Kakariko Village, because, I don't know how... I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get done, over the weekend, but I would like to be able to just... It seems so. Man, I'm tired. Don't worry about it. It's exactly what you want to see. Pounding it. There hasn't been a particularly large amount of horny on the stream today, so I feel like I'm well below quota for it. I don't know how much you guys care for that stuff anyway. Probably not too much. A mostly clean stream? Unheard of. I know, right? It's hard to believe. But it does occasionally happen. Get down, would you? Stop causing trouble. Is it bad that I thought of another thing to just make a point redemption? Not necessarily, I don't think. Go ahead, let it rip, tell me what you're thinking. Hello, hello, hello. $1,000 points for a dirty joke. Oh man, I'd need to prepare a list for something like that. Oh no, not another one of these. Alright. Tev just redeemed Say S-word. Well, Tev, your S-word for today is, sucklacious. That's right, I said sucklacious. It's a brand new word, and you can't tell me that it isn't a good idea to say. Salacious? No, sucklacious. There we go. That should do. $20 rupees a meal. Another 20 rupees. And a bomb flower. Nice. Sweet. Okay then. All done. Onward to Kakariko Village. Fine, if you're not okay with sucklacious, I'll say sensuous. Is that better? Is sensuous a better word? Are you satisfied now? Silly, sanctimonious, suspicious. Go ahead and mark the S word as complete there. It's your story. What's up with your scowl? Oh, it's you. Don't tell me. That's it. You're the fellow I saw from the New Serene stable. What a coincidence. I suppose fate really wanted the two of us to run into each other again. I'm sure you remember my brothers, the two fools talking in circles about swords and beasts. I finally got fed up with them and decided to go on a solo adventure exploring my favorite caves and ruins. You're alone too, right? Alone is good. It means you don't have to put up with endless inane arguments. Sometimes I do miss having people to talk to, but still, it's a lot better this way. Watch the sign fall backwards. God, I would cry if that had been something that happened. I'm suddenly getting memories of how bad the stutter was whenever I walked into this village on the Wii U for Breath of the Wild. Hello. Is that... I don't know you, and I shouldn't talk to strangers, but we're already talking, so maybe we aren't strangers anymore? This is probably fine. God, children. Hey, check it out. There's koi down there. There's only one thing to do with koi. I just... Oh, it's a carp. This wild armored carp has been bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beautifully colored markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects when cooked. Look at his face. Oh! How shocking. Look at it. Like, you can tell from the face on this fish that he was shocked. My word. That spot is reserved for my ring garlands. Get down from there. You're gonna get it all dirty. I don't like to take this tone with customers, but you're an adult. You should know manners better than that. How about a ring garland as a souvenir? Only 5 rupees each. What is a ring garland? They're decorations I made using flowers and plants and things. After the ring ruin fell from the sky, Kakariko Village got much busier. It's like we're more a part of everyone's lives now, and they're more a part of our village. So I started making garlands that look like the ring ruins, hoping they'd bring people together even more. I want them to make lots of people happy, so I'm only charging a little bit. That's right, only 5 rupees each. Sure, why not? Thank you. Before you go, I'll add an extra little bit of love to it. Mwah. Okay, so I paid for a ring garland, and I have no ring garland. What the hell? Oh, okay. I have my ring garland. Put that down. Oh my god. Pura?
Yeah.
The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched. Especially this one. The way part of it is... especially this one. The way part of it floats up there? You had the foresight to focus on all of these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Paya. Oh no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh, is that you, Master Link? Oh my word, she's grown up a bit. So happy that I get to see you again. Oh, Paya. Oh, Paya, she's so fucking cute. She's not super embarrassed anymore. Hey, Paya, you wanna tell me about that birthmark? Or, Chief of Kakariko Village. Oh, man. Says the guy who called her Pura. Did I get my P names mixed up again? Whoopsie. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. What? Zelda's missing? That's just... confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with the princess not too long ago. It was immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She ordered us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about the unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Paya said. That's what Paya and I suspect, at least. But still, I know you would not misspeak, Master Link, especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you. I completely forgot common courtesy. Please, allow me to introduce Mr. Taro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell from on our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge of the Zonai civilization. He's even familiar with Zonai script. He's truly an incredibly talented individual. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that we were forbidden to explore is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins and with such a shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that a stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering the text showed that each slab contains rather interesting content, including mention of sages. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. I can't investigate as that would go against Princess Zelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again. I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring your story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything is all right, why won't she just show herself? She must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave the ruin alone. Well, you can leave it alone. The chief of the Sheikah tribe, she takes the duties she inherited from her grandmother Impa seriously, and she draws strength in her own way from being a gentle soul at heart. She has considerable affection for Link, in part because of her grandmother's many tales about the hero who defeated the calamity. Indeed. Here's the thing, though. We need to know... Okay, what if I directly talk to Paya here? Oh, I neglected to tell you this earlier, Master Link. I have taken over the title of Chief from my grandmother. Naturally, I still have a long way to go before I truly earn that title, but I intend to follow that path from first step to last. The upheaval brought with it brings changes for our village. Afterward, we learned that the ring ruins were true rarities with certain features that were not present anywhere else. Because of that, we now have tourists coming to the village to view them. Can you believe it? From now on, the ring ruins will be the cornerstone of ensuring the vitality of our village. As the Kakariko village chief, that is how I think of them. A blessing born of tragedy. I haven't yet learned anything about Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm not sure I'll be of any help to you. But still... know that I will always support you if you ever need anything from the village, or if anything transpires, we are here for you. Alright, but here's the real question, Paya. Master Link, I have certainly come a long way when it comes to my shyness, especially around you. Oh, around heroes like you, I mean. Still, it would help a great deal if... This is to say, if it's not too much trouble, could you maybe put a shirt on? Oh my god. Oh. That's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love it. She's no longer melting with embarrassment. She no longer melts with embarrassment when you approach her without anything on. But she still asks you to put your put on a shirt. Hey, check it out. It's the prophecy from Breath of the Wild with the 4 divine beasts. And Calamity Ganon. That's so cool. Alright, let's read Paya's journal. Diary of a Chief. Read Paya's Diary of a Chief? Chief? Fuck yes! Day 1. Grandmother said to me, "You've grown up, Paya." It took me by surprise, so I simply nodded. She nodded back and said, "It's settled. As of today, you are the chief." And so it was. Suddenly, I was the chief. But what can I hope to achieve? Just like grandmother, I have Dorian as my aide, for which I'm grateful, yet for some reason, he seems troubled. Grandmother has become obsessed with old books. I'm hesitant to reach out to her with my concerns. I fear this chief's hat that grandmother has given me is too heavy for me to bear. Literally. It really hurts my head. It happened suddenly, without warning. I was so frightened by the impact. It was as though someone had taken hold of the world and given it a violent shake. The air grew stagnant, weapons decayed, and ruins fell from the somber sky, shrouded in dark clouds. How fortunate that none of the villagers were injured. As for the village itself, it has been utterly transformed. 5 large ring-shaped ruins fell down upon the village, and a large opening in the ground has been spotted at East Hill. Even with everything that is happening, grandmother said that she was going to set out on a journey with Kado. Hey, Kado, when did you end up in this game? I tried to stop her from going at a time like this, but she insisted that such times are precisely why she must go. I had no choice but to bid her farewell. Her eyes seemed to wordlessly say that she was shouldering some great mission. There were 11 peculiar symbols depicted in the books grandmother was reading. Could they somehow be related to her sudden departure? I told Pura of Lookout Landing about our village's situation. She said ring-shaped ruins are incredibly unusual. Realizing this could be a good opportunity to help the village, I made arrangements with the Zonai survey team at once. I returned home to greet them, and that's when Princess Zelda arrived at the village. She seemed almost like a doll of herself, the same outside, but no spirit within. I could not hide my uncertainty. She forbade anyone from entering the broken and partially floating ruin, and then she left, just like that. She did not mention the village's awful condition or have any words of kindness for our villagers. The Zonai survey team has arrived at our village. Their leader, Taro, is truly incredible and has already found a clue in the quest to decipher the Zonai writing. I tentatively named the ruins that fell upon our village the Ring Ruins. It seems the obvious choice. The villagers have treated me with much warmth. They even embraced my decision for us to coexist with the Ring Ruins. Of their own volition, some of our villagers volunteered to aid research and others to for patrol duty. It's humbling to behold. Dorian's sweet little daughter, Coco, even crafted souvenir items called ring garlands. Before I knew it, our days of never having visitors have passed. Our quiet village seems to have regained its vigor. Before all else, we must learn more about the Ring Ruins. It is my responsibility as chief to see that it is done. I intend to fulfill my duties as chief in a manner that is slightly different from my grandmother's way. Gone is the chief who sits in her hall with quiet wisdom. This is what the village needed of her then, but no longer. I must keep moving forward so that when she returns, I can greet my dear grandmother with a triumphant smile. All right, now for the important part. The book under the bed. Pura's diary. Perhaps it is a side effect of returning to my previous form. Oh, Pura's diary. Pura's diary? What? Perhaps it is a side effect of returning to my previous form from 100 years ago, but I had a dream about that time. Back then, Robbie and I did whatever we pleased at the Royal Ancient Lab. Age reversal experimentation explosions, warping failure explosions, explosion prevention device explosions. I recall us trying things that likely would have gotten us tossed out if Impa and Princess Zelda hadn't covered for us. Impa scolded me often, but never too harshly. Those were fun times. I haven't decided where to hide 3 of my 4 diary volumes yet. It seems like a good idea to hide one of them away in my own room. I've been at Lookout Landing a lot lately. Maybe I should go back to the lab in Hateno and place the diary. That's interesting. I was hoping to find some more spicy diary information. Nothing like a naked man running around reading women's personal diaries, right? Nothing wrong with that at all. De-aging wave explosions? Why haven't we tried that? Right, let me at least put some clothing on. The upheaval brought with it big changes to our village. Afterwards, we learned that the Ring Ruins were true rarities. Because of that, we now have tourists. Can you believe it? From now on, the Ring Ruins will be the cornerstone of our village. As Kakariko Village Chief, blessings of tragedy. Okay, yes. I've read all of. She's not saying anything new. The goddess statue's still here. That's good. The, Oh, the offering baskets in front of these, frog statues are gone. What do you know? What have we got in the general store? Aracuda eyeballs, Aracuda wings. The arrows. Hey! Are you still the thirsty arrow woman or not?
Ah.
With everyone making such a fuss about the ring ruins, I'm glad to see a young lad like you visit my humble arrow shop. You must be a fine archer. If Lurelin Village had more archers like you, then maybe things wouldn't have happened the way they did.
Ma.
If you want to hear about my hometown, I can talk your ear off. Lurelin is a small fishing town on the southeastern coast. It may be out of the way, but it has shops and such that you'll find only there. Our village is a lovely place. But then it was seized by pirates, and everyone had to abandon the village. The villagers are scattered all over now. The leader of the village is desperate to save Lurelin, but who knows what'll happen. Sorry, I didn't mean to take us in such a dark direction. No helping it. Now then, back to work. Seeing someone look at these arrows reminds me of my husband. There was a time he was a regular master archer. I wonder where he is now. I'll never forget, like, her entry into the communal diary of just like, oh, this young man came in. I wish he would knock my arrow. You seem to be out of basically everything, madam. What's the story?
Hi.
Hello, welcome. I'm sorry, the old fellows who stock this place are busy driving off monsters. They've gone off to the ring ruin. That's among the hills that lead west of the village. So, as you can see, we've mostly run out of goods. Those two, they just don't get along. That's going to stand in the way of them taking care of the problem up there. I can't go and check up on them, and the longer they're away, the more worried I get. Codger's quarrel. Dear me, apologies for going on and on about old worries. So, what can I help you with? Recommendations? I usually recommend swift carrots that my mister grows, but here's the problem. He's gone off with the old fella to drive out monsters in the ring ruins. It's the ruin that's among the hills that lead west of the village. So, he's not here to tend his garden, and that's why we're pretty much out of stock. Okay, then. God, I want those fucking sandals that Link has on. I mean IRL. I think that those fucking strappy-ass sandals are great. Is it just me who's like, oh yeah, like this outfit that Link's got on right here, that's, like, it's very Greek, you know? Like, it's got a whole lot of Greek god energy in it, you know? What have we got here? Stealth armor? Oh, the wrestling armor is here. Wow, is freaking armor expensive as hell? Why does it cost 3,000 rupees to buy out the shop? Huh? Oh, welcome. Sorry, I must have drifted off. I'm just tired lately. Look, I know it won't help to talk about it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. My grandmother's really sick. I'm running the shop while my little sister, Lastly, is looking after her. We're sort of getting by, but we're both so exhausted, so sorry about this, but we really need money for grandmother's treatment. I've had to hike the prices on everything we have in stock. It's just for now, though. As soon as grandmother is healthy again, I can set our prices back to normal. I know I shouldn't bring my home situation into the shop with me. It's nice to get it off my chest, but it probably shouldn't have dumped all that on a customer. Okay, time to salvage my professionalism. I'm so sorry about that. Allow me to welcome you to Enchanted. Anyway, you can get your hands on core Cease branded fashion unless you go southeast of Hateno. But why go there when you can meet all your fashion needs right here? We serve both style and quality. Cease brand? The Cease brand is a fashion phenomenon that's getting attention all over Hyrule. I can't believe such a hot brand came out of Hateno Village in Necluda. I hope my sister can go to study fashion, but with our situation at home, well, sorry about that. Don't mind me. Okay. Okay, so if I can like solve the problem with their mother or grandmother or whatever, I can fix that issue. I got some fancy sandals the other day, and they are amazing. They're called Ofos. It's too bad we can't see the prices. Oh god. Oh, you can't. Every single piece of equipment in the in that shop is 5,000 rupees. Here, I'll show you the. I'll show you what it costs. I'll hide my camera. $3,000, no, 30,000. It would take 30,000 rupees to clean this shop out right now. That is a lot, and I mean a lot of money. What's your story, bro? Hey there, kid. Do you come to see the ring ruins too? We might bump into each other when you're running around the village seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the ring ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai survey team people here, or the village chief. You'll find her at and a few of the team members under one of the ring ruins. The one floating on the north side of the village. Ring ruins? Hey, they're only the most amazing sight to see in Hyrule. Of all the ruins that fell everywhere, these ring-shaped wonders are only in this village. 5 of them. They found a stone slab with Zonai writing in 4 of the ruins. Those ancient messages are the main reason I came to this village. The problem is, I have extreme fear of heights. My legs start shaking if I'm even on the 2nd floor of a house. And every ring ruin fell somewhere high up. One of the ruins is floating above part of the village, so at least I can see it from below. The other 4, though, forget about it. I can't even get close. I wish I could find out what's on the stone slabs in each of those ruins. Alright, so there is a, There's a shrine here that I need to activate. Let's get to that. Seems the most responsible and reasonable thing to do. Oh dear. The house was absolutely freaking nearly obliterated. Okay. There it is. There it is. Let's get ourselves up there. Oh woof, that poor house. Wow, if I go and I switch over to this top, it really does make Link look like he's wearing a proper skirt. Which I suppose isn't entirely inaccurate. You can tell from this angle that he's wearing a skirt, but still. If only you could glue a chicken to a shield. If only. They knew people would try panty shots on him too. I know. Come on. Like, effeminate Link is... Woof. Oh, man. I don't know what it is, but effeminate Link does something, you know? Makasura Shrine. Alright, this is probably going to be the last thing that I do today because I gotta get, I gotta stop and, like, do all sorts of chores and whatnot. An upright device. Hey! I didn't know that they had a name for my penis in this game. I wonder if they tried to feminize Link if he was more like a hunk or a bear. I mean, honestly, how would that... Like, I don't know. Oops. Whoops. Well, let's see if we can do this. I don't know that this is a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. It worked. Who would have thought? Son of a bitch. Alright, fine. We'll do it this way. Nope, didn't work. You. Got it. Yep. Just, that'll roll into spot in place in a moment. Oops. Ah! There we go. A fairy tonic. This powerful recovery elixir harnesses the power of fairies and it has a sweet fragrance. Okay, my inventory is full, which is why I can't take it. There we go. What, chat, could you please explain to me why you're making me do more squats? Like, can we just be honest about something here? And it's the fact that what you're doing right now is not okay. Oh, son of a stupid piece of junk. That's a long distance I gotta cover. Whoops. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead. there. God damn it. Wait, is that one entire piece? It is! It's one entire piece. Okay. In that case, we'll attach that there and, attach that there. Shit. What am I supposed to... Well, this is a fine situation they gave me. God damn. Would you detach from the thing? You gotta be shitting me. Okay, I see what I gotta do then. Do it with just the small one. I don't think that it'll get me enough air. Come here, you. What? That was not... No. I can attach the right way, you piece of... There! Jeez! Work with me here, for God's sake! Stupid build mechanic. Fighting me all the way through. Just do what I tell you to. Foolish creature. Alright, here we go. 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 This is a foolproof plan, chat. Nothing could go wrong. See? Now that I think about it, I think I overcompensated. What is this? Oh, hey, that thing where they had at the bottom of the driving platform for the wooden wheel you were trying to make. Oh. I hadn't thought of that. That was the counterbalance. Huh. Chat, can we get him to max squats? Do we have the determination? Good question. How many squats do you have now, Strife? You spend so much of your day sitting at a computer. Exercise is good for you. What on earth? If the Buns of Steel regimen, it needs to be done. You should see the thigh muscles on this. Not enough redemptions if we can still redeem them. And didn't he skip out last stream? Yeah, I did. Oh no, you redeemed the accent. And I'm closing. Maybe French scientist? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, Cortex. I think I'm gonna have to cancel your redemption of accent there because I need to stop. Like I really do need to stop. I gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna play for another 5 minutes to do the accent. So you'll have to redeem it next time. Sadly. So sorry to say. Sorry to say. Make it up to me by smacking a chicken. I would if I didn't have to literally stop right now. Because I've been going for 4 hours and I have to do better by both myself and by Tev. And not and not go overtime and stuff like that. So there we go. There we go. We're done. We're done with the stream. The only thing that I have left to do is get these squats in. Jeebus Creebus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 of them. Okay, well, geez, you might get lucky and see a little bit more of me over the evening. We might stream again. Oh, hello, RPG girl. I'm so sorry for you've tuned in just as I'm closing up my stream. I have to do 50 squats. Thank you so much for the bits there, Tatsu. I am so sorry. You might get lucky and see me again later this evening, but I do want to say I will be streaming again at 11 a.m. U.S. Central Time on Monday. More Zelda and everything. So hopefully if you didn't just stumble in because you found me on the Twitch Discovery or something like that, you'll be able to come back then. Or maybe, if you're lucky, I'll be streaming again later this evening. But in any case, I got 50 squats to do. So let's do them, right? Let's do them. Da, 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 da. I have to find the squat music. Hish the way. Where is my squat music at? My Final Fantasy VII boss music, which was used for squats in the remake. Alright, here we go, guys. Here we go. We'll do this. You should see his thigh muscle, the thigh muscles on this boy. My thigh muscles are not that impressive. Besides, if you wanted to see my thigh muscles, I'd have to be wearing just like a bikini bottom. Otherwise, you can't really see the definition in these meat chunks of mine. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this. Let's get this party started. Careful with the 18 plus content there. Yeah, you know these thighs, they tell no lies, and that's a little bit against the terms of service. Oh man. He should do Pilates redemptions. God. Need to work on that six pack. No, don't worry. I got some beer downstairs. I'll sort that out before long. Oh wee. And hey, if you're super thirsty, there's always the option to donate a hundo. But in any case, you guys have been wonderful. You've been lovely. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. I will see all of you next time on Monday at the very least, if not sooner. Until then, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay cool in the summer. I'll catch you all next time.